Hello, my name is Scott Pleeblank. I'm the Curator of Life Sciences here at the Desert Park. I'd like to take you on a quick tour of the park so that you can orientate yourselves and get a bit of a feel for what goes on. So as you leave the car park and enter the main courtyard, we quickly whisk you through the entry station and down into desert rivers. Now, desert rivers are the lifeblood of the desert in many ways. They are the ribbons of green that remain that way throughout all seasons, whether it's drought or flood. Desert rivers are green, and that's where a lot of the parrots and the cockatoos and the hollow dwelling animals live, often quite a noisy place. Beyond the desert rivers, you enter into sand country. This is where you're going to be surrounded by that red sand that everybody thinks is so special about Central Australia. So sand dunes, red sand, salt pans, all that country that sits in people's image of Central Australia. Also a good place to come and look at wildflowers during the winter months. Beyond the sand country, you enter the Nocturnal House. Now, this Nocturnal House is stunning. It's probably the best one in Australia and possibly one of the best in the world. The exhibits are large, they're bright, they're brilliantly set up by the keeping staff here, and the animals are moving around right before your very eyes. Beyond the Nocturnal House, you enter the Woodland area. Now, woodland is really the type of vegetation that you would normally find around Alice Springs. It's characterized by bushes with woody stems, low trees and shrubs for the most part, and every now and then those areas will be punctuated by tall trees that emerge out of those shrub layers. It's also framed by the McDonnell Ranges. So within the Desert Park, the McDonnell Ranges come right down into the park, and the woodland extends right up into the ranges, and the exhibits in the park are nestled right below the range. Beyond the woodland range, one of the highlights of the park, our nature theatre presentation at the amphitheatre. Here you'll be wowed by birds of prey, eagles, falcons, birds of that nature, and they come really close to you. They come right down where you're sitting in the crowd. They'll fly over your heads. Maybe you'll get visited by a barn owl and try and hear that wing beat. It's so quiet you just won't be able to pick it up. After amphitheatre, take a quick journey down past our emus. Two of the characters of the park are found in this area, the emus, and a little further along the dingoes. The emus always engage people with a rather peculiar walk and the way they come and engage with the visitors. The dingoes, of course, find the average visitor rather intriguing for a short time. Once their curiosity is satiated, they just want to move on to the next thing. If you see a little sign up there saying we're out in the park walking, you might find them out in the park. From there, it's just a quick journey down to the exit area where you can avail yourself of a cool drink in the cafe, see the films that are on offer in our cinema, and from there, back into your car and off. But don't forget to tell everybody what a magnificent place this is at the Alice Springs Desert Park. And next time you come, bring all your friends and family.